Yeah. Thanks for tuning in to Jin and Yang with your lovable hosts. Double A, Eugene's premier feline comic.
Meow.
Our on again, off again host, Chaz Logan Hyde.
Hey.
And of course, G Wiz. I'll change it in post. And not myself, not so normal Norman, the sober one. The focus of this show is to bring addiction and mental health conditions to the forefront of conversation in our society. Zynga. I don't know, is that one from one of those shitty sitcoms?
Yeah, Big Bang.
For real? I've never even watched it. I don't say that. I just.
Thank God.
There's a palpable stigma surrounding these issues, and by opening a dialogue, we hope to get people actively discussing issues important to their mental health. All the information shared on this podcast is strictly opinion. We are not doctors, nor do we have degrees related to the... I'm going to get this one day. We're 21 episodes in, but I'll get it one day.
Around 60.
Shit, we aren't even lessons to change a bedpan. What does qualify us to give opinions on these issues is experience. Our topic today is bullying.
Bullying?
What's that?
Our topic's bullying?
Uh-huh.
And who do we have as a guest?
We have the world-famous Norm Duke. It's the only famous bowler I ever known. Oh, and what's the guys from Kingpin? What are their names?
Chris Hardwick's dad was
McCracken. Ernie McCracken. We have Ernie McCracken, and we have...
That's right, it's Ernie!
And so the topping, and our guest is David... hailing from gorgeous Cottage Grove, amateur comedian and professional bullying victim, David Ledbetter.
I think you meant to say bullying victim, but
bullying.
Yeah.
Thank you.
Professional, I don't know, I didn't get paid as much as I would have liked.
So Cottage Grove is what a city would be like if a trailer park had a zip code and a post office. All you have to do is take one look at David and you'd see why he knows a thing or two about bullying.
I take offense to that.
About being bullied, I meant to say.
I also take offense to that.
He's also my clothing doppelganger. We do the jeans, shirt, and blazer look in an attempt to make us look professional and relaxed at the same time while appealing to the opposite sex.
Are you reading that off a postcard?
No.
Wait, so Pleasant Hill...
It's off the dome, dude.
Pleasant Hill's the hillbillies. Isn't Cottage Grove the bullies?
Did you pre-pro on making fun of me?
I told you, I do a little bit of the roasting.
Somebody prepared.
God damn.
So David's moving to Washington State.
Look for me in the Seattle and Olympia areas if you're actually a person that listens to this.
All 13 of our subscribers.
What the fuck is AmeriCorps?
Also, Portland. AmeriCorps is a program... Oh, God, don't make me talk about this on the internet. I actually don't know.
Oh.
I have just been hired for a government job and don't know what I'm doing.
Greenpeace.
It's like Greenpeace or Peace Corps, but for...
It's like the Nazi version of Greenpeace.
I don't know if Nazi is the correct word, but also your cat is... Okay, it's good. But
wrecking shit.
Your cat's
Good
fucking
job,
with the
Bernie.
soundboard. But...
Fuck that goddamn cat.
Anyway, so, AmeriCorps is Greenpeace or Peace Corps... not Greenpeace at all. We're not fucking hippie bitches, but we're basically Peace Corps for American soil. It's a youth outreach program. Something I've always wanted to do, and I feel like we might get to there on this podcast if we don't get super sidetracked.
David, just shut up and give me your lunch money.
So you want to touch the youth of America?
I feel like you're being insensitive on this subject. I wore my ass-kicking boots for a reason. You see this?
Did you ever?
You see this shit?
Woo,
I'm wearing
damn, you did.
U.S. Infantry Army boots. And
Do you have any bowling jokes?
Bowling jokes or bullying?
Bullying.
Jokes? I have one.
It's one of those hard words to say. Like
it's
bullying.
How do you say the multiple for compact disc?
CD.
No,
disc.
multiple of them.
Disc.
CDs, yeah.
That's no.
Disc.
No, multiple.
Discs.
Isn't that weird? Discs.
Like wasps.
Compact discs. Okay.
Anyway, yeah. So what were we talking about? Oh,
bullying.
So I do have a bullying joke. It's sort of it's a long story, but it's a real thing that happened. So I'm not actually like from Cottage Grove. I'm from Southern California. And my favorite joke about it is when the way I phrase the story to the guy that's involved in the story. We still talk. I tell him I hate him so hard I send him to space. And like me and this guy still talk. And I was in California, and there were gangs. Just like there were just gangs.
Yeah.
in the school, and you kind of had to be. It's basically prison. But yeah, so you gotta you had to be in a gang to be cool, basically, at this point. And this kid wanted to join a gang, and he was my best friend since kindergarten. And so we're trying, like, he had to fight me, and like to join the gang, he had to prove himself by fighting me. So I get surrounded by these guys, and they're like, well, you have to fight him now. And I was like, I don't want to do that. And they're like, either you fight him or you fight all of us. And so I was like, well, I'd rather fight the one guy.
This is how they roll in Cottage Grove.
No, this is Southern California that this happened in.
Oh yeah, that's right.
Yeah,
that's
yeah.
right.
No, I'm from the Huntington Beach and sort of LA area, but
it's not interesting. It's not interesting.
Garrett,
shut up,
Garrett, come on.
You
dude.
do not need to repeat
Let
yourself.
Let David talk. Okay.
Anyway, so this kid had to join this gang.
Booze.
Yep.
Yeah,
For
we
pretty
always.
much that reason.
We know you're an alcoholic.
I get it.
Yet I'm still an alcoholic.
Yeah, we know. We just said
you
that.
never put it down.
Okay.
It's almost becoming depressing, Garrett. Come
Yeah,
on.
I know.
I was doing so many drugs. They took me off the baseball team.
See,
You shouldn't have been on the baseball team
Yeah,
in the
you
first
had-
place. You're a druggie.
That's
Yeah,
great,
you're not
but
an
you need to
athlete.
stop interrupting our guys.
Really?
You had to put you threw away a great baseball career, Garrett.
No more
He
stoners.
made me
on
do
our
it. You have to
JV
do it
team.
now.
You're really throwing the show, man.
So, David, you hit him so hard you sent him to space literally? Or I can see somebody hitting somebody so hard you send him to space camp, but...
It
I went to
My
space
fr-
camp. Side note. I actually went to space
Did you
camp. I have the jumpsuit still.
Then
Well,
you'd be somebody
okay.
that would be bullied.
I need to see that. Also, yeah, you probably have been bullied.
You might fit in it, actually. It was from when I was like 10.
Oh, thanks.
Can I borrow the
thanks for talking about my
Audrey
stature.
Hepburn.
Can I borrow
We'll
the
also
Pikachu
get to that.
onesie? Or...
For the
Oh, yeah, we got onesies, too.
for the listener out there, I'm an effeminate shaped man, but god damn it, am I working it?
Okay.
No, he's beautiful.
So, does anybody have... I used to run... I'll tell my bowling stories. I used to
All right.
run with a gang in elementary
Just
school.
fine. Just interrupt my story halfway through.
Why is everybody in a gang?
It's not like there was a
Oh, that
cool-
was Garrett started it. Garrett interrupted
Garrett-
me.
I see,
David
it was
talk.
definitely Garrett.
No, okay, so you had to beat up the one... You had to beat up the one guy or the whole gang. The
Yeah.
whole group.
So I decided to fight the one guy because that's what a rational human does. So I did that, and this is like one of the first fights I'd ever been in. He had
Yeah, what
never,
kind of option is that?
yeah, right.
Like one or all of them? Okay, one?
Well, of course.
Like I want to get gang beat?
Yeah, I mean, maybe some people are into that. I'm not going to yuck any yums, but
Never heard
Some
that.
Highlander types.
it's a good one. But what was I going to say? So anyway, yeah, I fought the one guy, and he had never really fought before. So he basically spread his legs way out super wide, and then tried to throw me over his leg. And so I just hit him in the solar plexus.
What's the solar plex?
This like where your ribs meet,
Oh, yeah.
and like that one spot that'll knock the wind out of you. And
Nice.
I did that, and then I threw him down, and then he ran away crying. And these gangs never wanted anything to do with him ever again. And when I knew him, he was like really trying to get into a gang. And then like after that moment, like he just started studying, and literally now he's as an aerospace engineer.
Really?
I'm not kidding
So
you.
you inspired him.
He doesn't like it when I phrase the story. I hate him so hard I send him to space.
I get it now.
He
I get
doesn't.
it now.
Yeah, he doesn't like it when I say that. He's like, I don't actually go to space. I do the math that makes people go to space. It's more important.
Yeah, so in elementary school, I ran with a gang, only because I was trying to fit in, you know? I don't even know. It's just like my friends think, are cool or whatever. Does my voice sound like a robot?
No,
It sounds really tinny to me.
No, it's
I mean-
totally organic.
No, Norm, you said your voice is beautiful. It's God's gift to this green earth. God damn it.
Right? Let me see if it sounds better now.
Yeah, no,
Ooh.
actually that does. It sounds full throated and just.
Does that sound better? I have a real nasally, boring drone.
Sounds like you have
Same.
organs.
I mean, same here. I get there.
Like I notice, like when I'm doing comedy, like I get bored with my own voice. I'm like,
Oh, I mean, that's something I've never had a problem
because
with.
I don't put any inflection on anything.
Comedy, is that what you called what you did tonight?
Yeah,
Comedy?
exactly. It was a train wreck.
That's amazing.
Yeah, we all just got done doing jokes at Blind Pig, and it was
Not recommended.
it was quite the feast.
This-
It was
No one
horrible.
tried to punch me this time. It was a success.
Scary, but someone punched you today?
No, I said no one tried to.
Oh, okay, good.
So I ran with gangs, and we used to just gang beat up kids, and we gang beat up this kid, and my lawyer told me not to tell this story for fear of repercussion or whatever, but I broke this kid's finger. I was kicking him in the butt, and he put his hand back there. He was like, it hurt, stop kicking me in the butt, and I broke his finger, and they were gonna expel whoever did it, but nobody knew they did it except me, and they were trying to do that psychology where they're like, if somebody just tells us, nobody will get in trouble, but they were going to expel, and because they were talking about expelling all of us, and they ended up not doing it, and I was a badass.
I think the statute of limitations
you
just run
sound like you were
out
quite
in
the
bowling.
fucking Rambo of your day.
I was probably like 5'5", 90 pounds, because I was like rail thin. I mean, when I graduated high school, I was only $130,
a regular
Same here,
Steven
actually.
Seagal. Yeah.
Yeah,
but I was
definitely.
6 foot tall.
But did you know Kung Fu?
No, I didn't.
Did
Well,
you
there's your
shrink in
problem.
size?
You sound like a badass.
Yeah, when were you ever 6 feet? So.
That's weird.
So let's watch. Let's watch a stupid little clip.
Oh, is this bowling?
Yeah. Let's watch this stupid little clip, and then we'll tell some bowling stories or whatever. You know what I mean?
That
Like,
sounds good. Sure.
Is there not a video element to this?
oh what?
A video element to this?
Yeah,
No,
we
but
play a
we-
lot of videos on
We
the,
play
our
videos,
podcast,
but we just
yeah.
watch. We just watch the video and comments on.
Wait, are we
on it.
still recording right now?
Yeah.
Oh yeah, yeah,
Well,
it's part of
goddamn.
the podcast.
Don't worry, I got this.
Okay, I was just confused by what this part was. I didn't.
This clip is from Billy Madison, which was one of my favorites when I was a kid.
Copyright infringement. It'll
No,
kick it.
no,
It'll
no.
get us
We're
kicked off
ta-
of
we-
YouTube.
if-
You
this
gotta
is the
talk
rule-
over it.
The rule of the podcast: if you talk over it at least once every 7 seconds or something like that, it's legal. Like you can do it. You can
Oh.
play songs.
Well,
and
so
stuff
far
like
we're
that.
doing a great fucking job.
Yeah, right. Because we're like 3 seconds in.
Yeah, and we've already had a whole conversation over it.
Doyle rules.
All right, now that I understand what's going on.
Doyle rules.
Yeah, fuck you, Billy.
Oh wow! They just put a kid in a trash can.
You can just YouTube a Doyle rules and you can find the same clip.
That's how the Grimace's life got started.
Oh, Doyle rules.
Adam Sandler just got a
Doyle.
milkshake
Nice meeting you.
poured over his head by a ginger bully.
Fellas, you're saving my life.
Yep. Oh, the old trick.
The old manure in the locker trick.
Doyle rules. Oh, Doyle, I got a feeling your whole family's going down. But for now, I got to study.
Wood panel.
Rules.
Yeah, wood panel station.
This is great. Love how a banana takes out.
Oh, this is how.
No
This is
way.
how empty Chaz's voice is. You can even tell this.
Are you serious?
Yeah,
Is
no,
it that low?
No, it's recording. Because look, it jumps up like it comes up, but it's just so tinny and empty, like your soul,
Yeah.
that it's just empty.
Yeah, I know. I'm aware of this. No one
You-
has
you
to
ain't got
remind
no
me
soul
on
power.
a daily basis.
Yeah, you're like the gingers. So anybody else have some bowling stories?
Yeah, I bowled a 150 one time.
Shut up. Bullying.
Bullying.
Bullying. Hold on.
Norm is still learning English. It's okay.
Right. No, I was just gonna say, see what's up with Garrett. Like, if he had any stories, like, what's going on with you, Garrett?
I just
Yeah,
watched
yeah.
a porn documentary with 2 of my friends.
Okay, that's great. We're not talking about
What is a
but
porn documentary? I
He's
mean, like,
obsessed with porn.
also, like, last I heard, you were on that baseball team. Like, how'd that ever go?
The baseball team.
Yeah, I heard Garrett was on
I
that
was
rec
doing
league.
so many drugs, they took me off the baseball team.
Well,
You already told us that.
Yeah.
Yeah, actually, now that I hear it,
repeating
I remember that you have actually already told me that story.
He's like obsessed with porn and just jerking off and
Hey,
drinking now.
Garrett, can you go get me some water?
Garrett, come on.
No, seriously.
No, Garrett. It's
What
not
was
it.
that movie you were watching?
I can
Garrett?
hear
Young
shit
girls
being-
one.
It was called Young Girls One.
What-
Yes, sir.
No, ask for that drink again.
Can you give me some water, Garrett?
Yes, sir.
Cool.
Oh, there we go.
Appreciate it.
All right, yeah, okay. Garrett's gonna be gone for a little while getting that water.
Yeah,
But
great
in the
talk-
meantime,
great
what-
talk, Garrett.
In the meantime, what were you talking about?
Oh yeah, so any bowling stories, Aaron or Chaz, being picked on or picking on? I was picked on too, of course, but
Yeah.
I can edit that out.
Yeah, you don't have to. I know you won't.
Oh, somebody thought it was a great idea to run the coffee maker while we're doing it.
Is that what you hear?
Yeah,
I don't know what that
you
was.
hear that upstairs?
I heard it.
Yeah, I got
I can
bullied.
edit that out too. So you got
No,
bullied?
leave it in. I like
I'm
it.
really surprised by that. Tell us about
Oh, really? Are you? Yeah, I got bullied a lot in high school for no reason. Well, I didn't set myself up great. I used to wear bondage pants.
bondage pants.
yeah, I don't know what that is.
What is that?
Those are like really big, baggy black pants with chains on them.
Oh, MC Hammer pants.
No, like
No, like big. Oh, those like the goth pants.
before goth was goth. Like it was.
Oh yeah, so he got in before it was cool. I see.
And I still have blonde hair. I should have dyed it. Maybe there'd been less recoil.
Have you ever seen that clip of the goth kids dancing to Thomas the Train? or
I
whatever?
love that clip.
No.
That's my favorite
What are
one.
you talking about?
Um,
I didn't talk to those people either, which was even worse. So I had even less friends. This is great. I left a dead air after I said that.
Yeah, no, that's
well, keep telling your story.
No, it's
yeah.
great.
What about your bondage pants?
Well,
I need
like
to know
I
more.
mostly got a lot of shit from.
Hold on. Get out of there. Get out of there. Look at these guys. They're fucking killing it.
Yeah, this is my favorite.
I just thought it just. I like the guy with the gas mask on. Just Google goth kids Thomas the Train.
You don't link this shit in the notes?
It's Jonathan Davis's extended family.
I like their dance moves, but I want to learn that dance. It's like. Alright, sorry, Chaz. What were you saying?
You know, it's not that important.
No, you were getting bullied.
Mostly by a guy named Scooter Jennings.
Is that serious?
Yeah, it's real
Like
serious.
Shooter Gavin, or what's his name?
Shooter McGavin.
Shooter McGavin.
But this guy was Scooter Jennings.
Yeah, you know he was
His
Scooter,
real name was Scooter.
like a Vespa.
I'm looking him up on Facebook right now.
You might find him. Who knows?
Let's look him up.
Don't.
So
Oh,
you were
Lord.
picked on by him, and what did he? How did he pick on you?
He successfully not. He made me not graduate math.
Really?
Basically.
Scooter Jennings.
Really?
Are we gonna look
Is
him up
he,
and be
is
super
it this
creepy?
guy, North Carolina?
Maybe.
That's also not.
He might have
Tennessee.
moved. I don't know.
There's two Scooter Jennings. Which one is it?
Might be one of them.
Scooter? Scoots Magoots? Good old Scoots?
That's him.
That's.
Is that him?
That looks like him.
It looks like
I
him.
can't,
Yeah.
I can't see the picture.
Looks like someone who should be named Scooter.
Click on this fucking. No.
He looks older than you.
Yeah. It's okay. Like we don't have to
I
find
feel
him.
I
what
feel
were
like
some
this
of the
has.
things? What were some of the techniques that he used to pick on you? Did he have a real name? Was his name like John Jennings, and he just went by Scooter?
Mostly threats of being beaten to death and
Really?
other things to
He
where
said he was
like
gonna beat you to death.
it's pretty difficult to focus on anything else in a school after that happens.
Yeah.
At the beginning, middle, and
Oh,
end
this
of
could
school.
be him.
This is Scooter.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Is that him?
That's good.
Scooter! He's engaged! Oh, yeah. Scoots Magoots. Let's see what he's up
Oh,
to.
he says he's.
Is that him?
Yeah.
He's a punk bitch.
As work, it says he's a badass family man. That means he is an unemployed dad.
Yeah, look
Yeah.
at his pig font.
He's
Way to
engaged.
go.
It
Way to-
doesn't have any information on
Way to
him.
go, Scoots!
Do you want to add him as a friend?
Definitely not.
Well, I wish we could look
You
up
should
and
kick
see
his
some of the
ass
stuff.
now.
Yeah, kick his fucking ass. Kick his ass, Seabass. Look at him.
Look,
dude.
he knows
no,
how
he's-
to.
He's
No,
got
Se-
a nail gun.
Scooter's a big guy
He's
and
a
he owns a
construction.
nail
He's
gun.
in construction, Chaz. Does that make you feel better?
Well, okay,
Yeah.
hold on. Time
You're a
out.
stand-up comedian. you're living the high life as a stand-up comedian here in Eugene, Oregon, and he's stuck doing construction back in fucking Tennessee.
Wait, hold on. He's either a construction worker or a member of a YMCA cover band. Both are possible. We can't assume. Look at how pointy his fucking ears are. He looks like he just got done LARPing.
Which is live-action role-playing. Look at that, I nailed that. I wish he had more photos so we can make fun of him. See, who's the joke on now, Scooter?
Yeah, go Scoots.
You're picking on Chaz, and now we're making fun of you.
I feel like this is sending the wrong message to anyone who's not horrible.
Oh, yeah, we're supposed to have sympathy for him. He looks like a tool. He's wearing an Aeropostale sweater.
Look at that mustache. Guy can't even grow a halfway decent
and his family
beard.
looks like a fucking clan of Trump supporters. They look like fucking...
That's probably true.
Aryan Nation Trump supporters.
They do look like it.
They were excited when Pence was nominated as the vice president.
Please no one look up Scooter Jennings if you're listening to this, because I don't want to get sued. I don't know about y'all.
There's a way more...
Hey, and Scooter, just to let you know, if you're listening, Chaz is coming for you.
Also, we probably shouldn't have used his last name.
We're going to do a Facebook mob on Scooter Jennings. Please comment on Scooter's page.
No, please do not.
I don't think Scooter...
I should have left out the last
mob.
name, probably.
Yeah,
yeah, I think that's kind of the rule of things, but I got caught up in the moment. Look at Scoots Magoons.
There's a worse story when I was way younger, and there was an older guy, like a few grades up, that used to give me hell for no reason, and like I decided one day during gym class I was going to battle him. But I didn't do it a proper way because he was like 3 feet taller than me, so I used like, still had my lunch in my lunch box that had a long strap on it. There was some heft to it.
Some of the memes.
Oh.
Cut.
Damn.
Scooter's
I don't
cut.
know if you're going to be able
Smoking
to
a cigarette.
I don't know if you're going to be able to take him out.
Oh,
dude.
that was just last February. Yeah, no, Scoots Magoots looks ready to fucking kill him, motherfucker.
I have a baseball bat.
He's on a new pro team.
Hey, you know what? As much as we're making fun of him, it's refreshing to know that he's being a good father to his children.
That's true.
It really
you don't see many stick around dads when he gets some dumbass bitch pregnant.
He's got horrible.
He's got donkeys.
He's got donkeys. He's got horrible tats like a deadbeat dad would have, but he's got only on neighbor. Do you?
The only time that he hasn't been there for his kids is when he did 8 months up in the county. So.
Oh, you know what? He ran the donkeys out of the road to get home, is what he said. I don't think he owns.
Straight from
Look
the
at that
Scoots
tongue.
mouth.
He took a selfie where he's licking his nipple, and he put a little tagline on it saying "the nipple lick."
It's getting real specific
Hey, you know what?
at this point.
He may be buff, and he may be working in construction, and he may be married and having a great life.
Or he might be a YMCA cover band. Let's not forget.
But he
Can't
wears
rule that out.
he wears glasses.
Yeah, I should wear glasses, but
So he's
that'll make you look real tough, Chaz.
dog on
used
dog
to.
loving. Oh wow.
I don't want to see this anymore.
Okay, now I'm really starting to believe he's a deadbeat dad. He's got a pit bull. He
Wait,
drinks Monster energy drink.
Wait, is his pit bull named Marley? Because that's the nail in the coffin.
No, that would
You're
be
falling
something.
down the rabbit hole now.
It's either Marley or
Yeah, let's read this
Bella.
meme. Find a woman that's too good for you and become a better man for her. That's how you get to forever.
Wow.
Wow, that's deep.
That's not as funny as I wanted it
He
to
drinks
be, but it was still
Corona.
He's
pretty
taking
stupid.
it's a Coronita. It's one of the 7 ounces.
Oh my god. He can't even drink a full Corona. Look at this guy.
If anyone
we should
hasn't
stop
noticed,
bullying
this may be the
Chaz's
smallest
bully
beer that has ever touched my
anonymously.
hand.
It's not even anonymously. It's anonymously. So
Yeah, it's
You know what? We
pretty
can't judge him
straightforward.
based on face value. If he was a bully,
Facebook
guarantee
value.
he's a wife beater and he's beating his kids.
Probably.
He's drinking beers and working
hold
construction.
on.
Most definitely.
He hasn't
this
gotten
is the
any
opposite
better
point
than when
I came
last
here
saw
to
him.
make. Just
Where does that air conditioner go, though? Go back to the air conditioner. What? I've
He
never
cut a
seen
hole
it.
in the wall.
Wow, that's good construction
That's
work.
intuitive,
Right there.
right?
But he
Yeah.
did frame
That's
it with
fucking
hardwood,
Marvel.
so it's actually
It's
not
Marvel
the shittiest
ingenuity.
thing I've ever seen.
Oh, he cut his finger open. He took multiple pictures.
How excited was he that he was bleeding a lot? That's weird.
We're just taking a look into the life of Scoots
I'm
McGoots.
kind of done with Scoots McGoots.
Me too,
to be honest.
actually.
Okay.
I feel like
How do
Chaz
you-
should be done.
How do you feel about this, Chaz? Do you feel like you've rekindled a
I
a
think
bond?
you
new
put him
hatred?
in the spotlight more than
So you
I've
said
ever
he went-
been.
This is what Scoots McGoots punched the fucking.
He did it
Chazster
again
for.
years later.
Exactly. We helped him.
Aaron, do you have any?
That's your doing.
Do you have any bowling stories?
Bowling,
What's your highest score?
probably 131
That's not very good.
Well,
You said 132 last time.
in the range.
Are you being humble now?
Probably. Yeah, being a little humble.
I bowled like a 207 or something. I was fucking. I was on a roll, dude. I rolled like 7 strikes in a row. What's your highest bowling score ever, David?
Probably about like a 130, I think.
Okay, and Chaz?
I was too drunk to remember.
I got a 150 one time.
All right, so I'm the best. Moving on. So,
Sure you are.
Great.
Yeah.
Aaron, what's your no? Do you have any bowling stories? Or did they have school back then?
I was in a gang in the early 90s, yeah. Late 80s, early
You were
90s.
like a school gang, like I was.
Yeah, well, rap music was popular. We wanted to fuck the police and
Oh, yeah.
coming straight
You
from
wanted
the
to
underground.
fuck the police?
Not like that, but like fuck the police. You
Yeah.
know?
Totes.
Fuck them over or under?
I remember. I'm gonna actually tell a story I've never told anybody before. I'm kind of embarrassed by it.
Uh-oh.
Me and my friends, my little gang, we would go around beating kids up and creating all sorts of weird games. And we had one called like Russian Rape Attack or something like that. And it's where everybody would pick one of the people and like conspire against them, and then gang rape them, like dry hump them. Like that was a real game we played.
Oh, I got a story that I did bowling.
Yeah.
It was 1991, 92, and my older brother, who later became
Were
a
you
cop
born, David?
What?
Were
in
you born?
91, 92.
Was I born?
Yeah.
What?
I meant as of 1991.
Oh yeah, no.
Were you born, or are you just like?
I was the
hologram.
thought of a twinkle of it in my dad's eye. That I fucked up that whole phrase. Anyway, go on, Aaron.
So
I embarrassed myself.
me and my
with
older
that
brother,
sentence.
I mean, he was a senior. I think I was a sophomore. This was early in the 90s, like I had said. He had a Red Ryder. We're in the parking lot at Sheldon High School, and it's an open campus. Students are coming back from lunch, and we're hitting students with BB guns.
Or shooting them or hitting them
Shooting
with a
them.
BB
I was
gun?
gonna say like pistol whipping them.
No,
would
we're
probably be-
shooting them with like a Red Ryder 1 pump. You know,
That's
it's not gonna kill you. But we did a school shooting before school shootings became popular and in the news.
Were you you're the precursor to the Roseburg shootings?
And
You
Kip
lived
Kinkle
outside-
and,
you lived right
Columbine.
outside of Roseburg, right?
No, this is
Oh,
in
God.
Sheldon High School,
Where they
1991.
where they taught their students to aim high. You just remembered they were of a different caliber.
They aimed too low and shot people.
Oh my gosh, too soon.
Yeah, I remember when we told those jokes.
You
and
can't
your
blame the
girlfriend
too
had-
soon on him. God damn it.
I just remembered we used to fill super
Jesus.
soakers with urine, and then just gang up on somebody and just like douse them, and they'd be like, oh, "Okay, that's funny," and we just like, no, we were like laughing hysterically because we knew they were coating them in our piss, and just go to town, dude. And like, I know it's bad. It's bad. I would never do that now.
Me and my friend Gianna,
Fucking
we took
right.
Super
Yeah.
soakers, and
'Cause
she
that's a
drove. She
crime
drove
from-
around in
of
her
a criminal
car,
sort.
Yeah.
and we'd do drive-by shootings. Like if somebody's like smoking a cigarette, those Super Soakers have enough power, you could fucking put out their cigarette. And we got water on somebody's computers, and then they got the license plate and said that we destroyed all this electronic.
So here's a quote from Eleanor Roosevelt.
Yes.
No one can, Ellie.
L.
No one can make you feel inferior without your consent. I like that.
Well, I mean, like where I come from, though, like people would just like straight up kill each other. Like there was a problem where like there were like there was several like Mexican gangs that would just like there were stabbings in the school that I was going to, and like you would never see it in the papers is the thing. What? Oh, sorry, but yeah, like there. I got distracted. I don't think this is actually funny, but yeah, there were stabbings. I remember there was a problem though, where like I had these group of friends that I was with. That, like none of us had accepted being in a gang. Like none of us wanted to do it, and it was me and then like 4 Mexican kids and like 5 Vietnamese kids, and we're walking down the street, and this cop comes up. This is about like maybe 2000, but which isn't a very long time ago. I'm a young guy, but but yeah, we're walking down the street and this cop stops us and is like, "You guys look like a gang," which is funny because we're 3 different races. We're all wearing different colors, and we all have like backpacks and books in our arms. And so it's like, "What do you mean?" And
you
then
definitely look like you're in a gang, David.
well, and the fucked up part is like this is the heartbreaking part. This is the most I'll ever touch on this issue on any in any sort of media form, but. All my friends looked to me and they were like, "You have to talk to him," because I was the one white dude. And I was
That's
like,
funny.
"We're going to go do homework." And he was like, "All right, that's cool." And then drove off.
Hey,
And it was so fucked up.
so
We're in a gang. It's the math league.
Yeah.
4-H.
We literally were.
what happened to Garrett with the water?
Yeah,
He
like
made
I'm really
me do it.
thirsty.
You have to do it now.
You know,
What? Are you back?
What'd you say?
Yes, sir.
Good. Can I have a water?
this isn't a laughing matter, Garrett. I'm so dehydrated.
Now, Garrett, what's your bullying story? I know you said something about somebody touching you or something.
As far as I'm concerned, nobody ever touched me.
Hey, look, Garrett. You know, I know it's a hard subject for you to talk about, and you know it'd be understandable that you'd be a little bit in denial about it, but. You know, we're all friends here. I can cut this out afterwards if you want. I mean,
As far as the court is concerned, no one ever touched me.
this isn't going on record. The court's not going to find out.
The
okay?
court is
It's-
not concerned, Garrett.
Yeah,
Great.
It's just
Yeah?
calm down, really.
Yeah, I know. He's.
I've got to pee so bad right now.
Do you think
We all heard that.
Yeah. Do you,
I put my hand in front of the microphone. That makes it
Do you
the
think-
noise invisible.
do you think that this touching caused you to have a problem with depression and substances?
Yet I'm still an alcoholic.
Yeah. Okay.
Yeah,
okay.
that was
well,
perfect context.
yeah.
Can we get a player pause?
Yeah, we can. Okay, so we're gonna take a pause.
And your sponsors will meet you quickly.
So that our guests so we can refresh, and our guests can use the little boys'
White
room.
me, I have the vapors. I
And-
must leads to the bathroom
yeah,
and
so
part
they
of my
can
nose.
smoke and do all that good stuff.
The Chin and Yang podcast is brought to you by Commissioner General Cigarettes. $3.50 a pack. There's actually 30 in them, and they go to support emphysema, which is widely hypocritical.
Hypocritical, my good friend means. Commissioner General Cigarettes, that only brand that you trust to get your shit just right in check. Don't just take it from me, take it from my good friend Aaron Anderson. It's smooth as a baby's walk.
I have dyslexia.
Whoops. I can edit that out. Hey, so we're back, guys.
I hope you enjoyed that advertisement.
Those advertisements were brought to you by whatever companies you just heard.
I think it
don't
was
even
General
know.
Commissioners. They were like really nice
Yeah,
to
General-
support us.
Yeah, we actually just went out to smoke a Commissioner General's. I think.
Did you
mean,
really?
Cigarette. Yeah, it was delicious, smooth
Never-
as advertised. I have to
Proper way
say.
to say it, though.
I've never even heard of those.
It adds a little bass to our voices.
I hear it cures AIDS.
So let's get back to the bullying. So I was just looking at some websites and stuff about it. It says in 2014, the Centers for Disease Control and Department of Education released their first federal uniform defining of bullying for research and surveillance. Centers for Disease Control. What do diseases have to do with bullying? I don't know. The core elements
Being a complete asshole is apparently a disease now.
the core elements of the definition include unwanted aggressive behavior. Sign me up. Observed or perceived power imbalance and repetition of behaviors or high likelihood of repetition. There are many different modes and types of bullying. The current definition acknowledges 2 modes and 4 types by which youth can be bullied or can bully others.
Let me guess, cyber bullying?
We're getting there, Aaron. The two types of bullying include direct, bullying that occurs in the presence of a targeted youth, and indirect, bullying not directly communicated to targeted youth, such as spreading rumors. In addition to these two modes, the four types of bullying include broad categories of physical, verbal, relational, and damage to property.
I feel like that makes sense. Damage to property makes sense, but I feel like, my personal opinion is I feel like everyone should understand what it's like to grow up around sociopaths, because that's kind of what you live around.
Right?
And just in life, you have to deal with horrible people.
Yeah, I know.
But at the same time, people are destroying your shit and actually physically hurting you. I think that's where you should draw the line.
Well, I think it's all learned behavior. It's like anything, and I think it's really unhealthy to engage in. I actually saw a cartoon I thought was really funny. It had the boss at work picking on the dad, and then the dad picking on the mom, and then the mom picking on the kid, and then the kid picking on the pet. And here was another one I saw. It's school bullies and the trickle down theory, and it's got the boss picking on the worker who's picking on the.
What's the IRS?
Oh, whoops! It's the IRS picking on on the boss, picking on the worker, picking on the dad, picking on the kid, whatever.
This is some obviously like Tea Party Republican shit though, because it's villainizing the IRS as the cause of childhood bullying. I don't know how seriously we should take this.
I don't think that's Republicans.
Cartoon.
Republicans would never say they would be on that angle of like, well, if your kid's getting picked on, tell him to stand up for himself.
But I'm saying at the front of that cartoon, the first thing you're supposed to see, like, it's the IRS picking on someone, which is usually a Republican mantra of the taxes are too high. Which honestly, if we, I'm not going to get into a political spiel. I'm sorry, I went too far.
Actually, I have a question for y'all. The Center of Disease and Control, like Norm read, considered rumors as bullying. What if you start make up positive rumors? Is that bullying?
Oh, is this like the positive stereotypes thing? Where like you say, "Oh, Asians are good at math."
Yeah,
so that's not bad.
We'll see.
Yeah, but false rumor. What
Or
about a false rumor that's positive?
Or like white people are good at getting jobs and
And can
maintaining
you think
them and
of
taking
any?
care of their
Can you think
families.
of any false positive rumors?
Shut up! Like that bitch be banging.
That's a stereotype.
What's that? Yeah, right.
I'm just saying words.
It also says the relationship between bullying and suicide is complex. Many media reports oversimplify this relationship, insinuating or directly stating that bullying can cause suicide. The facts tell a different story. And this site, I don't know about that. I would definitely agree that
I wouldn't really cite sources on this because a lot of them are biased either towards pull yourself up by your own bootstraps or. Or saying a mean thing to another kid when you're 8 and the other kid is 8. Like that should be enforced by federal government, and I feel like that's not really a can of worms we should open on a podcast such as of this caliber.
It's actually from a site called stopbullying.gov. Just if you guys want to look it up, but I
fair,
thought of I thought of a great technique. I've been applying this technique in life for when people mock me or like make fun of me or ridicule me type. When I ask a question that's kind of like an open-ended question and they give you one of those sarcastic answers, the technique is called repeat and amplify, and bullies should totally do that. The bullies like picking on them, and they should be like, you know what, you're right, I'm fucking stupid, I don't even know why I exist, I don't know why my parents had me. But when you do that, like somebody says something or like is like really sarcastic about it, like you're at work and you like say, "Oh, how do you do this?" And they're like, "I thought I already told you how to do this. I guess I'll show you again." I'm like, "You're right, because I'm stupid," And then they go, "Oh, I'm sorry, I didn't mean to come across that way." It's like, yeah, I don't know.
So a bully is the one that bullies.
Yeah.
What's the victim called?
The victim.
Bully.
Yeah, no, you hit the nail on the head on the first try. 1 out of 1. But
what do you call the victim?
Yeah, well, there you go. But
yo,
you did it. But I was. Oh shit, what were we talking about?
Bullying.
Well, yeah, I know.
Bowling.
But what was? I'm sorry, but
bowling.
Bowling, yes.
For Columbine?
So, like, what's your
That
your
was-
strategy on getting a split?
On getting a split?
Yeah, when it
A
comes to
7-10 split?
when it comes to bowling.
Oh, yeah. When it comes to bowling, really, you got to look them in the eye and say you're not going to take it anymore.
Yeah, the pins.
9-pin.
Hey, let's watch a clip real quick. It's called 5 Kids Who Got Revenge on Their Bully.
I feel like this is definitely spreading the wrong message, though, because there are ways to be verbally
I know,
strong.
but
and,
it's just funny.
it's true.
Look it up on YouTube.
All right, fair enough.
5 Kids Who Got Revenge on their bully.
Spacebound presents 5 Kids
Oh,
Who
what
Got
the hell is
Revenge on their
this?
bully. Watching
Oh,
a kid
look-
stand
look
up
how
to their
bad you
bully
just
is sort
fucked
of
up.
uplifting. There is no other way to
Should we
put
edit
it.
this out?
I didn't-
Here are 5 examples
didn't
of kids
know-
who stopped bullying by standing
Oh,
up for
whoops.
themselves or getting some
Here
well-deserved
we go.
revenge on their bullies.
I didn't know there was going to be a guy like talking.
Number
Stand
5,
up.
Casey
Of
Hayes
course
from
it's gonna
Australia.
talk.
The most famous
this
and
kid-
probably
this
most
kid that
satisfying
just
video
fucking
of a kid who got revenge on their bully
suplexes
is
this other
probably
kid.
that of Casey Hayes.
Look
Yeah,
at
is
this.
that the
Casey was
kid?
relentlessly targeted by a bully named Richard Gill for a long time despite
That-
being larger
That's the
than him.
bull.
What's wrong here?
Wait,
Wait.
There's
He's
some-
got an eyebrow?
He's got an
Seriously,
eyebrow
he's
ring
like
and
13.
he's like fucking 9.
Wait, is this the bully
And look
or
at
the
his
guy that
butt
got
cheek.
revenge?
Yes, two.
That's the bully.
What?
That's
Yes.
the bully. He was bullying the giant kid that was twice his size.
This is clear signs of
This is the
inbreeding.
animal kingdom at its finest.
Yeah, it's like that guy was huge,
He was
and
probably
this kid's
calling him.
scrawny.
This is in Australia.
Yeah, this is in Australia.
Okay.
Is this?
Maybe-
I gotta
maybe
hear
he's
these
wiry.
voices.
Abuse started from verbal attacks,
No, he's
including
not
name
good at
calling,
this.
but soon escalated. Richard's physical abuse became worse, and to top it all off,
his
Casey,
ass.
being
Richard?
bigger and larger, couldn't defend himself, as no one would believe a larger kid could be bullied by a skinnier one. Casey was also taught to believe in nonviolence, and instead attempt to solve
Okay.
the problems through other methods.
Oh, this is a
However,
biased
with
thing.
the abuse continuously getting worse, Casey snapped, and while cameras rolled from a distance,
Wow.
he lifted this bully up and slammed him on the ground. The video became an instant hit, and Casey
Yeah,
became a
he
local
gets him
hero
right in the
symbol
goddamn
for
dome
anti-bullying.
with
Number
his whole
4,
body weight
locker
and then
room
a
brawl.
throw.
Now, we have all heard about bullying taking place inside of locker rooms, away from supervision of teachers and often egged on by other students. In this example, 2 unidentified teens can be seen in an altercation. One teen continuously shoves and abuses the other one, who keeps repeating, "Get away from me, man."
They do
The
look
other
like
teen, who is
generic
being
teens.
bullied, attempts to
I
leave the
can't
locker room, but his
identify
aggressor
either of
won't
them.
let him. After over a minute of abuse, the bully unleashes a punch to his victim's face, but what happens next is completely unexpected. The kid being bullied takes his tormentor in a headlock, throws him to the ground, and unloads a barrage of punches to the bully's face. At the end of it, the
They
bully
actually
Wow,
blur it.
not
Ground.
appropriate.
Not
Yeah.
appropriate. What
Really?
the fuck is this? I've seen this clip before. Like, why can't you show
Also,
it?
I've seen this happen to my own face.
I can't tell. I can't tell
Number 3,
who's who.
ganging up on a classmate. In this video, a kid can be seen getting revenge on his bullies thanks to a hallway security monitor. The video begins with 2 teens trying to intimidate a third one. As a girl walks by, the teen then being bullied finally loses his cool as he
Damn.
unpacks a
Whoa.
powerful
Not a-
punch that
what
knocks
the-
down not only
They're ruining the fights.
the one assailant, but also
I
the other
feel like
one after a
because-
second punch immediately.
Because
after.
it's not supposed to
Number
be
2,
entertainment
bullying.
when
One bully in
children
particular takes the
fucking
lead
give
and
each other brain
holds like a
damage.
ragdoll. By
Goddammit.
the
Not
time the bully
appropriate. What do you
few
mean
months of
appropriate? They're
verbal
just
abuse delivered from the
fighting.
bully. The smaller kid walks up to his
Yeah,
bully.
but
who
being
shouts
No one
knocked
out
out-
and
dies.
attempts to
But being knocked out is super bad for you. It does a lot of brain damage. Look at me, for fuck's sake.
You got
Well-
knocked out?
I've been knocked out about 6 or 7 times. Yeah,
Really?
yeah.
I've you know what? I've actually, I know
knocked
I
out a
look
couple
like this,
times.
your average run-of-the-mill white guy or whatever, but I've spent some time in the streets. No, I've been shot at, robbed, jumped, shot at multiple times.
You never forget that sound when a bullet goes by your ear.
Yeah, or just when somebody is shooting at you, it's pretty fucking scary. But I was like, I can't die this young. I have to grow up. I have a horrible, shitty podcast to do one day. And I cannot let that destiny not come to fruition.
And you made it.
And here,
and here we are,
and here we are. Thank
making
the Lord.
all your fucking eardrums bleed.
Isn't the ultimate form of bullying like the school shootings?
Touche.
I don't know if too current. It's too much happening now.
Hey, you know that
It's not soon.
You know
it's
that
current.
Pearl Jam Jeremy video was about school bullying, like the kid got picked on.
When you spoke in class today?
I used to love fucking Pearl Jam so much. Just, he got picked on and then like he fucking.
Are we just gonna start watching
but
music videos during this fucking show?
I love Pearl Jam, but this
Chaz
is my least
I'd
favorite
rather
Pearl
be
Jam
fisted
song.
by that rubber fist than continue watching this Pearl Jam video.
I don't know, I just wanted to play it. But he ends up shooting all the schoolmates.
That's good radio, folks.
All little
You
kids.
roast me, I'll roast your ass back.
What's up, Chaz? Are you getting bored?
No,
Oh, okay.
I'm content over here.
Alright. So, I don't know. We're getting towards the end. Let's just watch.
Good thing we talked about so many important topics.
I know.
So
Well,
I've
we
got a
did.
5-hour
usually do.
energy. If I drink 1/4 of that, will get me an hour and 20 minutes.
1/5 of it.
Yeah, there you
would
go.
be
Yeah,
1 hour.
that's exactly how it works.
Is that how it works?
Yeah, totally. Yeah, it's science.
Oh, yeah.
A guy told me.
No. I think if you drank 1/4 of a 5-hour energy drink, you'd have 1/4 the energy for 5 hours. Not full amount of energy for one.
No, yeah, that makes
It just
sense.
debilitates you. It's like, fuck.
You're just like, woo.
I didn't read the instructions.
I wanted to watch another clip. I know this is great.
Clip it.
You know what I'm saying for the listeners
Of
out
course.
there.
They could
Clip it like Bernie's balls.
Shazam the sound.
Yeah, my
Maybe
cat,
they'll
my
get
kitten just got his balls chopped off recently. Is that bullying?
Yeah, man.
To force your animal to get his balls chopped off?
Bob Barker would say otherwise, but other than that, I mean,
he's a
who listens to an orange crayon?
So this clip is called Top 10 Movie Bullies. I wanted to really go through and find all my own, but I just found this clip.
That Bill Paxton's in there.
Oh, you know it.
Yeah, the
From-
sibling guy.
I wouldn't let you sleep in my room if you were growing on
Home
my
Alone.
ass.
I fucking hated
Get out
that
your
guy.
paddling stick. It's time to
Hey,
pick
it's
up
Macaulay
some-
Culkin.
Hey, get out the
that.
paddle.
Hey, this
Big
rings
boy.
true for Chaz, right?
Right?
Fucking Macaulay.
Welcome to
fucking Culkin.
WatchMojo.com, and today we're counting down our picks for the
shit.
top
Tina
10
Fey.
movie bullies. For this list, we're choosing the most memorable bullies
Oh.
portrayed on the
Francis.
big screen. We're excluding
Oh,
authority
Pee-wee.
figures like school principals
Fresh meat.
or drill sergeants, meaning the bullies will have roughly the same age,
ever seen
rank,
Full
and
Metal
status
Jacket?
Yes,
as those
great
being
movie.
bullied.
Oh,
Do
yeah.
you maggots understand that? Sir! Yes, sir! Bullshit, I can't hear you. Sound off like you got a pair.
Number
Some good
10,
shit.
Marianne Bryant, Easy A.
What the hell are you looking at, Sister Christian? Just a couple of admitted whores.
Before Celebrity Meltdowns
Wow.
became all the rage,
I know what
Amanda
I'm looking
Bynes
at.
appeared alongside Emma Stone in this teen rom-com as super conservative student Marianne Bryant.
Jesus tells us to love everyone. I mean, even the whores and the homosexuals, but it's just
God,
so
Emma
hard.
Stone's so hot.
Although Marianne isn't initially a
I'd let her
bully,
treat my
just
mouth
kind of
like a
religious
urinal
and
cake.
weird, she eventually
her bully
begins to
me.
harass Olive after Marianne's boyfriend contracts chlamydia, and he blames the incident on the new school tramp. If history has shown us anything, it's that you should never get on the wrong side of a religious zealot.
You're going to hell.
Just as long as you won't be there.
I can assure you, I won't.
Good.
Number 9, the O'Doyle family, Billy Madison.
The second time we watched this
I
clip
know, I
in a
didn't know
single
that.
podcast.
That's the war chant
Doubling
of
up.
this whole family of movie bullies.
This is a better quality version, though.
Intent on making life rough for Adam Sandler's Billy Madison as he navigates his way through all levels of
Great movie,
education.
by the way.
The O'Doyles
Manure.
aren't super creative when it comes to bullying, but by the end of the day, they get the job done.
O'Doyle rules. O'Doyle, I got a feeling your whole family's
Already
going
watched
down.
They slip in
Unfortunately for them, but
banana.
fortunately for Billy, the O'Doyle clan is taken out
great.
by
We
the
did this
oldest
earlier.
trick in the book.
We exactly did that. We
I
even
can edit out the earlier one.
the rules. The rules.
That looks like North Dakota.
Number 8, Chet Donnelly,
There
Weird
There
Science.
it is.
Know what time it is?
gonna go through this whole.
Time to pay the fiddler.
Yeah,
It's
you
game
ever
over,
seen-
man,
you ever
when
seen
this
Weird
cigar-smoking,
I've not,
shotgun-wielding
actually.
bully
Really?
rolls into
Yeah.
town.
Great movie.
You better think of what you're gonna do about
That's
Chet.
what they make with
He's
science.
one serious idiot.
It's hot
Chet
chicks.
is protagonist Wyatt's older brother, And he uses this to his advantage by extorting cash out of his little bro.
$175.00.
That's a lot of money in the
New
80s.
bills crisp and clean. In my wallet by 7 a.m.
But after Wyatt accidentally creates the perfect woman,
He
Chet
kind of looks like
changes
the Wyatt
his
that
tune.
does comedy.
Why do you have to be such a wanker?
Because I get off on it.
When the smoke clears, Chet learns a valuable lesson about being an older sibling
That's a fetish
and
it's hard
not
to
messing
find
with
porn
signs
for.
he doesn't understand.
This isn't funny, you stupid bitch!
Oh, now careful, Chet. Don't make me
He turned in
angry.
the job of the Hutt.
Sorry. He was great in Aliens, too.
Number 7.
Game
Ace Merrill,
over, man.
Stand By
Game
Me.
over, man. Game over.
They don't come much meaner than Ace in the world of big screen bullies.
Why don't you tell me something I don't know, asshole?
You
In
think
this coming of
Karate
age
Kid,
film, his main
the
motivation
Cobra
is
Oh, the Cobra Kai guy.
Cobra Kai.
Oh yeah, Stand By Me. Was filmed in Oregon.
to claim the discovery
Yeah.
of a dead body before
Lot
the
of railroad
protagonists
tracks.
of Stand By Me.
Wasn't
That's
planning
all we
on
got.
taking the body from us, was you, boys?
He's such a
Look at
badass
that. Is
that
that
he
Kiefer
eventually
Sutherland?
pulls a
Yeah,
knife
it
on a
is.
bunch of little
God
kids.
damn.
You're gonna have to kill me, Ace.
What happened to Kiefer Sutherland?
Problem.
He's
But
doing
as the old saying
the
goes,
voice
you
of
don't bring
Snake
a knife
in
to
the
a
Metal Gear
gunfight.
Solid series.
And Ace is quickly
Nice.
sent packing with his
I
tail
miss
between
David
his
Hayter,
legs after
but,
Gordy
you know,
shows
he's
off
all
his
right.
firepower.
We're not gonna forget this if that's what you're thinking. This is big time, baby.
Also, why does that kid
Number
have
6,
a fucking
Fred
gun?
O'Banion, Dazed and Confused.
That's a
Oh,
that's
you
a
didn't
question
hear
that
me?
never gets
No.
answered.
Well,
Oh,
I
it's
got a
Ben Affleck.
In fucking Days and
Before he
Confused.
was donning the bat suit to fight criminals, Ben
Oh,
Affleck
don't
was
bring it up.
terrorizing
Don't
little kids
call
in
him
high school.
Batman. God damn it, shut up.
Using the latest in nerd-whooping technology, Affleck's Fred O'Banion wielded a cricket bat to dish out spankings to the local geeks with great effect in this early 90s comedy.
With
I
great
would like to
effect.
dedicate this first lick to your mother.
Having recently failed his final year of high school, Fred
I
goes
bet this
into
will be
an
great for all
all-out
the Dubai
nerd-whacking
listeners. I'm
frenzy,
sure they're huge
which leads
fans
him
of
to
Dazed
even
and
more
Confused.
interesting
Right.
ways to terrorize
Maybe
kids.
they were. Maybe they will now.
Fair enough.
A renaissance of Days and Confused in UAE.
Number
Well, that's
5,
condescending.
Scott Farkus, A Christmas Story.
Oh yeah.
Farkas has that kind of
like
face
Carrot
you'd
Top.
expect most bullies to have. So you just
Sucks
know
to be the
he's
actor
up
that
to
has
no
the
good.
punchable face. You ever think about that?
He's a great example of what most good old-fashioned bullies are like. He picks on kids who are smaller than
Not
him.
sure a Christmas Story is named over that.
He's surrounded by the brawniest sidekicks he can find, and he uses his power only for evil.
Get that Red
One of
Rider.
his quirks
Get that Red
is making
Rider.
other kids say uncle.
Have you? I've never even seen this movie.
That's great.
And though
Wait, hold on.
There's a lamp
one of his
in it.
quirks
That's a leg.
Listen to how she says the word evil.
is making other kids say uncle.
Oh, whoops.
Surrounded by the brawniest sidekicks he can find, and he uses his power only for evil.
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 Evil. It sounds like a person's
Evil.
name.
And he uses his power only for evil.
Okay.
One of his
sorry.
quirks is making other kids say
I
uncle.
just love when people fuck words up.
And though he particularly likes to
can't
torment
believe you haven't
Ralphie,
not seen
like
the
most
Christmas
bullies, Scott
Story.
eventually gets his due.
I became conscious that a steady torrent of obscenities and swearing of all kinds was pouring out of me as I screamed.
Number 4, Draco Malfoy, the Harry Potter franchise.
Never seen it.
Fuck Harry Potter.
Draco is your typical snot-nosed rich kid with entitlement issues
Cunt.
and a penchant for dark magic.
Well, all right then.
Have any of you seen Harry Potter?
Yeah, I've seen.
He comes from a long line of
unfortunately, all the
pureblood
Harry Potter
baddies who
movies.
aren't afraid to
You're
lean
into
over
it
to
still?
the dark side to get their
No,
way.
I mean, it ended.
Even if
well,
that means
I
doing
saw
the
the
Dark
last
Lord
one
Voldemort's
high,
bidding.
and that was the biggest mistake I've ever made.
I was chosen.
It was the dumbest shit I've ever seen.
Like most bullies, though,
Like, I loved
Malfoy and
the
his
whole
family
series
are
until
all
I saw
talk,
the last one
and
while
when the
stoned,
real
and I
stuff
was
goes
like,
down,
that was
they're some
just
of the
way over
first
the
to
top.
abandon
You
ship.
need to tone it on down.
Number 3, Johnny Lawrence, the Karate Kid.
Which is a pretty 80s style ending though, where the bad guys
The
just get
80s were a
scared and
great
run
time
away
for bullies.
on how awesome
Leather
the main
jackets,
character is.
crazy hairstyles,
totally.
and
Cobra
the
Kai in the
occasional
house.
murder attempt via dirt bike.
Fucking
He wants to learn
Kid.
karate. Well, here's your first lesson: how to take a fall. Hey, don't think about the pain.
Oh.
What sets Johnny apart from most bullies, though, is his mastery of a brutal form of karate called Cobra Kai.
Sweep the leg.
While most people use the martial art for self-defense, Johnny's teacher just happens to be an insane Vietnam vet who trains his students to do whatever it takes to win.
Sweep the leg.
Honestly, that's the karate master you want
It
to be
is.
completely real.
If that means sweeping the leg, then so
Well, even
be
then,
it.
if it's like, oh, like, I'm in a tournament, fuck that. If someone tries to kill me, I'd rather know how to make them fall down.
Number 2, Regina George, Mean Girls.
Regina
In
George.
Vietnam,
How do I
fucking
even
that shit
begin to
didn't play
explain
if you were
Regina
trying to play cool.
This queen bee is at the top of the high school popularity
not
pyramid
Vietnam,
and
there are
uses her
rules.
powers as any attention-hungry
There are never any
teenager
rules.
would.
Oh, this is Susie
Cops
from
don't
Planned
exist in
Parenthood.
Cottage
I have a
Grove,
test
by the way.
result. If you could have her give me a call as soon as she can. It's urgent. Thank you. She's not going out with anyone.
Regina and her clique, however, are special in that they compile all the rumors, secret, and gossip about their
Rumors.
classmates
This
in
was a
one
good movie,
big
though.
burn book.
Yeah, it's true. I mean, it is actually a fairly decent
Still true.
movie.
Don Schweitzer is a fat
I want to use that C word again.
Still half true.
While the book is offensive
You
enough
writing
on
it
its
out
own,
before you do it?
she ends up using it as a nuclear bomb of sorts that
No, I'm
creates
writing it
mass
so I don't have to
hysteria
say it.
while
Oh,
destroying
I
her
see.
competition
Are
in
we
the
not allowed to
process.
say that? I swear I've already said it twice.
No, I don't.
No, I
No,
swear.
of course.
Then you told somebody.
Wait, no,
She
we're not
told
allowed to say it.
little
I'm
Yes, you
confused.
can.
Oh,
Before we unveil our top
Were you
picks,
just writing
here are
down
a few
every time
honorable
someone
mentions.
says it?
I've handled your kind before. Your
Teen
mom used to
Wolf.
steal chickens
Mick
out of the
my
back.
favorite.
Yeah, so we got
Dallas.
two references here. We got a Home Alone reference, and we got
You'll be
Teen
sorry,
Wolf.
Pee Wee Herman.
Number 1, I bet, is Back to the Future.
Debo.
Would everybody like to
Guess on number 1.
guess on number 1?
Back to the Future.
Biff, yeah.
Biff.
What do you think, Jazz?
I don't know.
I'm kind of disappointed they didn't
Handled your kind
include.
before. Your mama used to steal chickens out of the backyard. Until I blew her head off and
What
shot
kind
her.
of insult is that?
He's
Francis
You'll be sorry, Pee
from
Wee
Pee-wee.
Herman.
That was great. I loved him.
Tebow.
You just got knocked the fuck
I'm gonna
out.
start using that as as an insult to people. Your mama used to steal chickens out the backyard.
I know.
It'd only work if they're a teen wolf, though.
10 days
True.
later, eaten by a polar bear. That's how the polar bear died.
Wet Willie.
I'm sorry, Irene.
Come on, Walsh. We don't have all day. There's 50 more houses to tear down after yours.
Number 1, Biff Tannen and
Yeah,
the Tannen
we
family.
call it.
Back to the
$20.
Future franchise.
$20 for the Ledbetter.
Did you guys
Hey,
get
I'm
it?
talking to you,
Yeah.
McFly, you Irish bug.
Of all the bullies on our list,
man, what a
only
racist.
one can torment his victims from across vast temporal distances.
McFly, your shoes untied. Don't be so gullible, McFly.
It's
See,
in
he's
Biff's
trying to use
very
the
genes to
amplify
bully
thing,
the
and it's
McFly
not working.
family, from Mad Dog Tannen
Repeat
Mighty
name.
strong words, Ron.
to the half-robotic Griff Tannen.
Have you made a decision about tonight's opportunity?
And there doesn't seem to be much else that this family lives for.
Oh, that's,
Answer, McFly!
Oh shit! Yeah, I forgot.
the
This is
current
2015.
Yeah.
This is the
Luckily,
past.
Marty is there to
Look,
set
this is
things
the
right.
present.
From a near miss with his mother in the 50s
I do like to
do
wear a
we
knee
have
pad
here?
that's been
to
have
the near
had
murder
spikes
of his
carved into
father
it
in
on
the
my
future,
head, though.
meaning the Tannens will always end up in deep shit.
I hate manure.
Do you agree with our list? Who's your favorite movie
No.
bully?
Don't let them get their
Oh,
point.
yeah,
More
Parker
gnarly
Posey
top
and
10s
Jason
published
Bateman.
every day. Be sure to subscribe to WatchMojo.com.
WatchMojo.com. Mean Girls.
I hit my head on the mic because I was playing with the cat. I'm sorry.
Bernie.
All right, I just wanted to kill some time. So
That's exquisite way to do it.
I'm glad we could really touch on these deep subjects. It's been great. Wait, can I plug my shit?
yeah, play
Oh,
it.
yeah.
All right, so I'm going to be at the Capital City Theater on July 29th in Salem, Oregon. If anyone actually gives a fuck, probably no one does. It's like 25 people on the best day listening to this, but like it'd be nice if y'all came out, pay my bar tab for me.
Or yeah, if they think you're funny, buy you a drink. Have you had that? Have you had that yet?
I've actually had several people. Well, one dude I mentioned as I was getting off stage, my bourbon was getting low, and I got off stage, and this dude handed me a shot of bourbon on a napkin, and I was like, "What the hell?" Because I just didn't expect someone to be that nice to me.
Usually they put the bourbon in a cup.
Yeah, right. No, but I was like, what the hell? And then he, before I could say thank you, he, walked out of the room, and I was like, well, now I feel like an asshole, because that was the last thing I said to that dude.
Yeah.
And he really did me a solid.
I had a guy offer me a drink for doing karaoke really good. I did an incredible AC/DC.
Fuck yeah.
It's not interesting.
Thanks, Garrett.
But anyway, Capital City Theater, and I'm going to be in the Olympia, Seattle, and Portland comedy scenes in the next year, so look for me there. 4 people who live in the States and 7 people that live in Dubai. We love you.
Word. Chaz, you don't need to write down on a piece of paper that you want to do plugs. You can just say, hey, I'm going to plug something.
You also didn't have to say I did that. You could have,
That's true. He could have ignored it, but he really wanted to draw
would you like
attention.
to plug something? A shout out?
I've got all in the dome.
I'm doing a benefit show for Alzheimer's at Sam Bonds here in Eugene, Oregon.
Fuck yeah.
September 6th. Come out, donate, help out the cause.
It's a good cause, ladies and gentlemen.
I'm sorry, what did you just say? That was an Alzheimer's joke. Get it? Because I forgot.
Yeah. No.
Yeah, no, that's...
You want to repeat that? You want to repeat that for all the people out there with Alzheimer's?
No, everybody heard it.
That's like a super great joke, especially for an Alzheimer's benefit.
It's like they should use that. You're going to use that joke at the Alzheimer's.
I really
you should tell all your jokes
that's
twice.
That's once... One, that's way too on the nose, and 2, that's really horrible.
I feel like there's this pothead jokes and Alzheimer's jokes. You could make the same joke.
That's true. But one of them is horrible, and the other one is my grandfather.
Do I get to do it?
Also, I run a show, Cards Against Humanity, at Old Nick's. We're starting it every Tuesday in August, 5 p.m.
It is an historic bar. I recommend it.
Cards
It's Irish
Against
as all hell.
Humanity with
Check it
Chaz
out.
Logan Hyde.
Chaz
It's a lot
Logan
of fun.
Hyde.
Happy
Are you
hour.
throwing in all the teen years or just 18?
Garrett, you need to stop.
You need to stop. Why did you just cut off halfway
Garrett
through that sentence?
He's
that
like
was really
quiet
weird.
for 15 minutes and then he just throws in something.
Just check the
I
sound,
hope it's
man.
real.
He's got his own. He's in his own world right now.
It doesn't mean if you play it for people that they're not going to go watch the actual video, but just the audio is pretty fucking hilarious.
Okay.
I mean, Garrett, I would disagree with you on that, honestly, to be 100% honest. Garrett agrees with me. No.
Aaron,
the audio's not exactly the best.
Would you like to plug anything or?
Yeah, the biggest block party on the West Coast. We have the 10th annual Whitaker Block Party. It's coming up here August 6th.
I can't believe it's the 10th annual. I remember the 2nd.
Oh, it's been a crazy history. But this year's going to be off the hook.
Don't you host
totally
a stage?
Free.
Don't you host something?
Apparently.
Well,
how did that work out? Did you
come
have
by
to
the
murder
G-Spot
someone?
and see me? I'm going to be all over the block.
Where's
party.
the G-Spot?
Where's the G-Spot? You don't know where the G-Spot's at?
At the block party. I know. I hear all these urban legends like the G-Spot and the Clit.
G-Spot's on 3rd Street.
The man with the hook. It's all the same.
Yeah.
But 10th annual Whitaker Block Party, August 6th. Totally free. Lots of bands. Lots of fun stuff.
It is great. You should come out. It's always an awesome experience.
Yeah, it is.
I wish you were here.
Oh, yeah.
I've been going for a long time. Hey, Chaz, could you put the rubber fist back over there? Thanks for tuning in, everybody. Episode 21 in the books about bowling, not bowling. That's the sound of Chaz slapping the rubber fist on his butt.
Oh, that's juicy.
Right?
Put your pants back on.
Please check us out on your smartphones. You can just Google us and pull up some stuff, and add us on Facebook and, subscribe to us on YouTube. We're trying to get over that 13 viewer threshold.
Yeah, that's always the big one. After 13, it really starts
it's
fucking
a domino
taking off.
effect.
Oh, yeah.
It's a cavalcade.
It's a positive feedback.
Oh, no.
Loop,
We're at 16 or 17 now. Slowly but surely.
I'm level 21 in Pokemon Go. I've been nonstop.
So if for no other reason, listen to that. Also, if you're in the Eugene, Oregon area, we are hosting a show for Women's Space. It gives money to battered women. If you want to check that out, Google that bitch.
Hey, that's perfect.
I'm on
segue
that show. Yeah.
We're talking about bullying, and you men bullying women.
I thought this was the closer. Fuck, I would have brought that shit up like an hour ago. God damn it.
Right. So yeah, thanks for tuning in to another episode of Yin and Yang. We may have made light of some serious issues, but that's what it takes to make it easier for us to talk about them, and so be it.
It's 2:19 a.m. in the morning.
I know. This is a late episode.
I am a sleepy man.
Some people have to pack.
I'm a sleepy boy. Yeah, I have to pack to go to a cruise to Alaska tomorrow. I gotta come back to a beach house, and then come back and do that show at the Capitol Theater, because my life is dope, and I do dope shit.
Enjoy Alaska, and what's going on with you, Aaron?
Nothing.
Oh, okay.
Pokemon. I'm Pokemon Go.
What level?
Check Aaron out.
What level are you?
21.
You're a 21 level?
In 7 days.
So you've been obsessing over it, huh?
I stay out all night and just walk the streets.
If you need a Nidoran, this man is your man.
A Nidoran, yeah.
What is your girlfriend
This
think
man
about
is
that?
the Nidoran man.
She's pretty cool with it.
She said as long as you're not drinking.
Or home, yeah.
Or home.
So we'll get personal right at the last 8 seconds. All right.
She's like, could you just leave me with the cats for 4 days?
This room is full of Magnamites.
The weird thing is, Chaz isn't looking through his phone. He is legitimately having an aneurysm. We have to take care of this.
I got 152 in my head.
This is not a meta podcast.
Okay, are we done? Are we
a
done?
metapod?
Is it a meta podcast?
Sorry, a
not
metapod
a
in
meta
here?
podcast.
Let me get my Caterpie out. Butterfree it.
Are we done talking?
Yeah, I'm so done talking.
All right, peace out.
Pikachu, I love you.